Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Unified Championship Wrestling Wrestlemas. And John, we got a bit of a personal one here.
We absolutely do. Old friends, Hustler versus Kawa Kupa. These two have been firm friends here in Unified, even forming the team Rise and Grind to capture the Unified Tag Team Championships. But as we saw back at Most Wanted in June, something snapped within Kawa, viciously attacking Hustler after being eliminated from the fatal four-way match for the tag belts. Hustler's demanding answers in this match here tonight against his former friend.
Absolutely, John. And you can see Hustler coming out here, handing out presents to the kids, but is he maybe not taking this as seriously as he needs to?
I'm not sure about that, Cam. This is a guy who's very passionate, and he takes his friendships very, very seriously. So, as we've talked about, I think love lost seems to be the theme of this evening. Many sort of old friendships coming to a head this evening. But Hustler, Kawa, this one's going to be high octane. These two do not hold back in the ring.
Very different grudge match to what we've seen previously tonight with Bogan versus Big Gun.
Absolutely, and looks like Hustler's got some kind of a gift here for a lucky fan. Hoisting it into the crowd. And here we go. Here he goes, Kawa Kupa, adorned in the stolen vest. The stolen vest of Hustler. And something I'm sure that he's using to get into the head of his old friend.
We don't quite know what snapped in Kawa's head, John. We're not sure whether it was Hustler maybe just getting a bit too old, getting a bit too many pins and being a bit hurt that he was losing his own prospects in Unified to somebody who was weighing him down. We don't know whether it was Hustler taking things not as seriously as him, running around giving those presents to kids, but all we know is that these two now are on opposite ends of the spectrum.
And this one, I'm pretty sure, is going to be guaranteed to be an absolute slugfest. These two do not hold back in the ring, and as we saw from Kawa's intro video, he's an absolute destructive force when he gets into the ring.
Māori Warrior is absolutely not somebody you want to take lightly. Former tag champion, former heavyweight champion, former light heavyweight champion, only missing that Aftershock title to be Hustler getting in the way here. Oh, and Kawa getting the jump on Hustler, distracted by that vest.
And a nice wee piece of bait that seemed to work definitely in Kawa Kupa's favour there. Some absolutely huge hits to the face there. Coming in with a huge clothesline. Absolutely plants Hustler into the corner there. Flings him back. Hustler moving out of the way. Trying to gain some ground.
Ooh.
Big kick to the guts. A massive chop to the chest.
Already, John, no love lost between these two.
Absolutely not. Back and forth very early on in the match. As we say, this is going to be high energy. And an absolute slugfest.
As I was saying before, John, you definitely don't want to take Kawa lightly. He is almost a Grand Slam champion here in Unified. And I'm wondering maybe if Hustler was a little bit jealous of that, having only really captured the tag belts and the lightweight belt himself.
And it's interesting what you said earlier about Hustler's pedigree. You know, he is an older competitor who's been in the scene for a long, long time. He's done it all. He's wrestled all over New Zealand for many promotions. And maybe it was just Kawa wanting to go out on his own and prove that he can do it for himself. He doesn't need Hustler. Maybe something happened behind the scenes, we're not sure, but whatever it is, you can see the intensity on these two men's faces at the moment. And Hustler now getting a little bit of ground, ramping up that crowd. He feeds off the crowd. He's been a crowd favourite here 4 years. And hoists Kawa across the ring.
Using that monkey flip to take advantage of Kawa's size.
Goes for an early pinfall. An easy kick out there from Kawa. Hustler looks to be just maybe trying to slow things down a little bit, just maybe start to get the pace. Oh, a big drop kick.
You can see there, John, he couldn't quite get all of that drop kick. Maybe that is why Kawa has left him behind. Maybe he's finding he's a bit too older now, taking too many losses.
I tell you, Hustler doesn't look like he's lost any of that energy.
He hasn't lost that energy, but you can see very early on in proceedings here, he's covered in sweat. He's having to take a break. He's not quite the Hustler we knew early on here in Aftershock Pro Wrestling, Unified, Asylum.
And yeah, we can see he's trying to end this one early, isn't he? He's already gone for a couple of pinfalls here, trying to seal the deal as quickly as he can. His third one in the space of about a minute and a half.
Kawa once again kicking out.
Both men definitely feeling it early on in the stages of this bout. And they might have to slow it down a little bit if they're going to sort of be able to get the upper hand.
Absolutely. The name of the game for both of these competitors here is to cut the other one down. Kawa wants to cut down Hustler's legs to make sure he can't run around as much. Hustler wanting to take down Kawa and make sure he can't use that strength against him.
Absolutely. It is going to be a question of stamina in this one for sure, as Kawa Kupa rolling out into the ring.
Very, very smartly, making sure he's got a bit of a break there against Hustler's offense.
Hustler just rousing himself up.
Is he going to go for an outside dive here? He's pumping up the crowd.
He does love to go high risk. Over the top rope.
Oh! Taking down Kawa.
Planting him into that ring beside barrier.
Once again, John, looking like it took a lot out of Hustler to do that as well.
Both men absolutely feeling it. The Hustler definitely with the upper hand at the moment. The crowd right behind him.
Arguably, if he wants to take Kawa down properly, he should be using this time to try and take him to task. But instead, he's just trying to get the crowd up behind him. Maybe that's where he's getting his energy from these days. Oh! Super kick to the gut from Kawa.
And that savagery that we know from him so well. Plants his head into the ring apron.
Maybe Kawa not as certain now as he was. Having to do what he can to take Hustler down.
Breaking the count to take advantage of going to work on Hustler outside of the ring here.
Ooh. Savagely planting him into the ring there. The ring apron being the hardest part of the ring, John.
Unless that is, you end up in the ring post.
Technically not part of the ring.
Rather him than me, though, Cam. Rather him than me.
Absolutely. I am very happy to be behind barriers.
Savage blow to the face.
Screaming at Hustler, I loved you. You were my brother.
But we still haven't got down to why did he betray him in the first place.
Exactly. He's still a bit of a mystery as to why these two have split up and why Kawa has snapped. Sometimes it can just be pent-up frustration and pent-up anger, all snapping at the wrong moment. And maybe getting eliminated in that fatal four-way was the catalyst. Maybe that was just the straw that broke the camel's back. Ooh. Massive kick to the face of Kawa there, but did Hustler land on the back of his head there?
It definitely didn't look particularly pretty, that one, did it?
Absolutely not.
As we've seen, he's been looking a little more sluggish since Kawa's taken him to task outside the ring, and he's trying to rally something up here, but absolute scenes right here at Wrestlemas.
It's going to come down to, does Hustler have enough offense to take down Kawa before the gas tank is empty?
Take the action back inside the ring. Kawa on very strong offense here. Huge hits to the face.
Just hammering him down. I don't know about you, John, but this is just getting hard to watch.
We always knew it would be, though. As I say, these two come at it with full force. They do not hold back in anything they do.
There's a difference between watching two competitors like Bogan and Big Gun slugging it out versus these two. Hustler just not having anything in the tank anymore. Ooh.
But we have seen him come back from these positions before, though. He's got a lot of heart. Always has.
Hustler always falling down 7 times, getting up 8 times, but maybe that might have just been the 8th. Maybe he can't get up anymore.
Great counter there from Hustler as he plants him with a DDT. And that could be it.
Both competitors down now.
The Hustler needs to capitalize.
Whoever gets up to their feet first is going to have a massive advantage going forward.
It might be just the momentum maker that Hustler needs.
Kawa using his anger and pain as fuel. Hustler trying to get the crowd behind him.
The crowd is very much behind him, but Cooper looking pretty dazed. Hustler firing up.
Sometimes technique just goes out the window, John. Sometimes it's just about who can chop down the other person more.
Absolute scenes right here at Unified Championship Wrestling.
Any love these two had for each other as part of Rise and Grind is gone now. Hustler rallying back everything he's got.
And right now, it'd be fair to say that we're just watching hate personified right here in the Unified ring. Christmas spirit very much well and truly gone between these two. Huge drop kick from Hustler.
'Tis the season to be jolly no more, John. Oh, just gets him round for that neck breaker. Barely even able to pin him there.
Again, Hustler pulling out some big maneuvers, but they seem to be taking just as much out of him as they are his opponent.
Again, as I said before, it's going to come down to whether Hustler has enough offense to take down Kawa before the gas tank empties. Big welt or bruise appearing there on the shoulder of Hustler. There might have been from where he hit the floor before off that drop kick. Absolutely. Again, this is just getting hard to watch. Hustler needs to put this one away soon.
The crowd absolutely fired up.
Oh! Baseball sliding kick right to the temple of Hustler. Definitely wasn't expecting that.
No, and that's the kind of thing that's absolutely going to take it right out of Hustler. Might be a struggle to come back from that one.
As much as we see Kawa as a strength competitor, he's got that speed behind him too.
We're also seeing some strategy as well. He is biding his time. He's taking some hits, but he's kind of also sort of maintaining his energy throughout, as we can see.
Grabbing that braid that Hustler holds so dear. He's been growing out his hair since his daughter was born and has not cut it.
And Hustler not quite looking at his... Oh, that's just...
My God!
It's just uncomfortable to watch.
Shoulder right to the chin of Hustler.
And he manages to kick out. He manages to kick out, Cam. I don't know how the hell he managed that one.
Was that a kick out or was that some kind of convulsion?
I think that was just That was just instinct right there. That was just pure instinct. But he managed to get those shoulders off the floor. Cooper not happy about this one. But now's not the time to be arguing with the referee. He just needs to keep grinding Hustler down if he wants to get this victory.
He's just taking him down now. Hustler barely had it in him to kick out of that last massive strike. Kawa sliding to the outside. Picking up the vest once again.
Just rubbing it in Hustler's face. Again, using it as bait to see if he can maybe get Hustler to do a crucial error here, make a crucial mistake.
That's the last thing Hustler wants to be doing at this point.
But I'd be saying right now, you're still in the middle of a match, Kawa Kupa. You may be best to focus on the task at hand. Save the showboating till later. Again, arguing with the referee. And Hustler getting crucial minutes here to rally some strength.
Was going to whip Hustler with the vest, but the referee...
Great save from our official there.
Kick to the nether regions. Behind the referee's back. Come on, Kawa. Is this how you want to do it?
Yeah, he's just toying with him. I think he just wants to decimate his old friend. Plants him into the ring. Goes for the pin. And that's all she wrote.
Hustler.
Very late
kicking
kick
out again, but just too late.
As we see, obviously, uncomfortable scenes here. Kawa Kupa absolutely decimating Hustler in the later stages of this match.
A victory that was definitely not easy. His chest already purple and potentially bleeding from the attacks from Hustler. Hustler looking no better for wear.
He has no idea where he is. Kawa knows it. He knows he's done the job he came here to do.
Once again, John, that was just uncomfortable to watch.
He's just rubbing it in the face, relishing in the discomfort from this unified championship wrestling crowd.
Hustler's still not sure where he is.
And not the way he wanted to start his Christmas season, that is for sure. He'll be thinking about this one for the next month or so.
What's he doing here? No, he's not. Hustler taking off his boots.
Does that mean what I think it means, Cam?
I think it does. Taking off your boots in the ring, universal sign that a wrestler is done. Taya, our announcer here, putting that vest on Hustler's back.
I've worked with this man for a long, long time, and I'm not quite sure what to say here, Cam.
I think Hustler's about to have the words himself.
He's given so much to Christchurch Wrestling. Otatahi can be very proud of this man.
Hustler just not having the words here. Not being able to pull himself together.
Emotion written on his face. As I say, he has given so much to wrestling here in New Zealand. Otatahi.
If this is the end, John, thank you, Hustler.
It was a way to go out. I mean, what a match. He couldn't seal the deal.
Thank you, Hustler.
Thank you.